Well, hello. So it's finally time for this. So the very last part of the fairy challenge, as it were. Wait, bad time to start off. Holy crap. Alright, so OB64, POLC, so yeah. To make a long story short, I actually have never actually played this one completely. I actually never gotten very far in it at all. My only experience is messing around with a completely busted emulator for the N64 for the PSP and Vita. So I only have like a vague amount of knowledge as far as this game is concerned. And so yeah, we're gonna be doing this blind. Gonna be doing this with only fairy units, and yeah, I'm sure it'll go absolutely great. As far as challenges for, or as far as rules for the challenge are concerned, I will get into that a little bit more once we start getting going proper. So, alright, yeah, you know, I was having the hardest time actually getting these codes and stuff to work, and then finally, a helpful guy over on the OB64 Discord actually helped me out, so just have a save state editor that can pull all this whole thing off. Alright. So, speaking of, I should probably invite some of them folks over here, huh? .com/copy potato, I think. Don't know if it'll actually pop up and all that sort of thing. But yeah, loving the art style in this thing so far. No idea who this Yumo guy is, but definitely seems bummed out. I'll make you proud, dude guy. Yes, I did miss part of the cutscene. I'm aware. I'm aware. But yeah, so I've been hearing a lot of amazing things about this game. I've basically been hearing hype about it for months, hell, like a bit over a year now. Weirdly enough, I somehow was vaguely aware that it existed, but then just somehow kept missing it. You may notice a few little emulation hiccups here and there. You know, N64 in a nutshell. That stuff will definitely happen. But alright. So a few years later, at the Military Academy. By the way, I did actually run through the intro real quick to test out this save state editor. And wow. If... boy. What is going on with that now? Like, just suddenly picking up a cough out of nowhere. So, if you never looked through the intro, man, you can make... If you just mash A through this intro, your guy sounds like a friggin' psycho. Like, the top option in every one of those things just seemed to be the most messed up option they could possibly put there. It's okay, what's their name? Obviously it's gonna be Steve. Now, unfortunately, I've gone through and I tried messing around with changing them into other units. Actually, originally my plan was to turn them into a fairy unit that would also have the portrait of a demon, but that didn't quite work out as expected. Let's go back to delete. How do I delete? There we go. Delete! He's not Steeks, he is Steve. Steve the Murder Fairy. If you're wondering what the whole shtick is with that, it's bizarre. He was literally just some rando when this run originally started off in Night of Lotus. And then he was like the one fairy that managed to somehow rise to the top of everybody else, to the point where he started encompassing even lands in that run. Like, he was just the guy. So, November. Go ahead and save the day when it all started. When it all went to hell. Oh, hello there, Mr. Servo. My face is a demon. Why, yes, it's pretty horrible to look at, thank you very much. Let's see, what do you hold within your sword? So yeah, you can start off with Ogre, but yeah, no, he's Steve. He's probably got some talent. I'd say by this point he's definitely got some talent with that. So yeah, I'm pretty good at cutting things, thank you, Bishop. Let's see, what do you sever with it? Probably Control, I would figure, because so far this entire run has just been him toppling regime after regime, so we're going to go with Control. Alright, sever Control. There's only chaos. Let's see, what do you beseech gods? Strength, because this dude gets jacked as hell every single game. Now, I'm only vaguely aware of a couple possible exploits that have come up. Like, for example, stat items and stuff like that, so I might be relying on that. Bear in mind, you know, we'll be going over the rules of this challenge in a little bit, like I said, as soon as I have the save set up here. So what do you offer? Glory. I think glory sounds good. Yeah, if you go for only the first option when mashing through this, it sounds like your guy is just a deranged crusader, pretty much. Let's see, what do you wish for? God, I wish to get laid. No, well, I guess we're here for a challenge, so let's wish for some strife. I don't know what any of these do, by the way. I haven't looked up any guides, I haven't looked up any of that. What do you rid from this land? Goodbye to all the rulers, I suppose. Like, this guy's like, dude, you do realize I'm one of these people ruling stuff, right? Like, do you really want to give this option at your friggin' coronation? Let's see, who do you call upon? The Fire. Since he basically went to hell and back, so he's gonna go call upon the Fire. I really love how the extra flavor text in this, by the way. Absolutely loving it. Ooh, start off with a bow. Last time started off with a bunch of just like random stuff. Ooh, man, witchy dress is looking pretty busty there. See, mage robe, leather hat, spellbook, amulets. I wonder if amulets are gonna work the same way they did in KOL. Hydra, a flame. So I guess a Pedra is a thing. Because I thought they renamed their name to Pedra. They were a bit more Spanish than last time. It appears I was wrong on that. But alrighty. Let's go watch us an intro. By the way, Mr. Sarbu, is the music alright? Can you hear it? Because this thing's got some pretty friggin' baller stuff going on for the soundtrack, so just want to make sure that that's actually coming through okay. So, alright. Get this thing started. Now, yeah, I'm really surprised that there's a save editor for this. Because basically the save editor or the save screen editor or whatever, it just basically lets me make a save state at any point and just edit all of it. Like, oh, look at that goofus back there. Look at that Disney castle off in the background. Aw, we're actually going through a proper opening montage and everything. Man, these guys are going to be super pissed when they get turned into Faeries. I don't know the actual base stats of Faeries, by the way, so the first units that we get, they're basically going to retain their original stats, but they're just going to have the really crappy Fairy moveset. Just going to assume those are the same vets that carried over from the last few runs. So yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm loving this intro. This is awesome. We're like, okay, you actually went through all your training, you get your montage, you win all your traveling, you win all for your camping and everything. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. But alright. Let's see if I can find Mr. Vale here. Actually, wait, right. He is over on the Discord now. I kind of doubt that he'll have time to show up. I don't know when he's actually free. Casting the gaze upon the ground, trudging along. Well, that's a title. Okay, somehow they approved this guy. Right. General Godislas. Guy sounds like he's from Bohemia or something. See, Alva's most rugged region. Nifty. Who live in the dang mountains. Should be pretty well protected. I wonder if the knights can actually use axes in this one. I wonder if the knights using axes in the PSP remake of TO was... I'm thinking way too much of this. Okay, moving on. Like, they could use axes, but there was never really a reason for them to. I have no idea why you people chose to come here. I don't know either. Oh, okay, so we just basically got assigned a post here, that's what it is. Gotcha. Expecting special treatments, Countess' ability, okay, well... I mean, you apparently haven't heard of Steve and his murder fairies, so... It's alright. You go on a training exercise. Ariush! Is that his way of saying goodbye? Why is Emulator not responding? Please respond, emulator. Wonder if Panda's gonna get all his monster room. No idea. Hang on, for some reason the emulator has crapped itself. Emulator, come on. Come back to life, please. Let's just give it just a moment here. What happened here is I moved the window. So, apparently I cannot move the window. It's... okay, it's just moved. It's moved a little bit. Think maybe we can come back to life there, emulator. But, yeah, I'm not sure what Pan's doing with all that. Might be. Just thought about giving axes and spears to knights in FFT. I mean, they did use spears. It's kind of their shtick. I mean, dragoons kind of have their whole artillery thing going on right now. Alright, what is going on here? Why is this crashing like this? That's fine, that's fine. We'll just load up the other save file, I think. Or no, maybe we'll redo this. This is my very first time using Project 64, by the way, so I don't know what to do about some of this stuff. Come on. Come back to life, emulator. I know you can do it. There we go. Alright, Task Manager brought it back to life. I'm just going to go ahead and save state it right there so we don't accidentally lose some time. And apparently, Ariosh is a guy. System, save state. Good. Right now, are you gonna let me do things or what? Lickety clacks. Let's try resetting and let's try loading that state up. Okay, there we go. In the hall, we're back in business. So you'll interview with your advisor in a little while, follow your advisor's instructions, work hard to become competent. We've been training for years! Apparently. I mean, I assume it was years. It seemed like a this has been years kind of montage. But yeah, I will say, for what it's worth, for one vision they ended up giving spears to knights. It was awesome! I was like, yes, finally I can have my spear formations. Which, granted, made more sense on the basic soldiers, but whatever, I was glad to have my frontline guys with actual spears. Either way, that's neither here nor there. So this, in particular, was one of the scenes that was crashing when I was going and trying to turn Steve into his crazy demon fairy self. Unfortunately, like I said, he can't quite... like, it apparently jacked everything up. So I thought it was maybe like it was in the PSP game, where only the portrait mattered. So I, or rather, only one thing or the other mattered. So changing his unit type definitely killed it. Changing his portrait seemed to kill it. So don't mess with Steve, is what they were saying. So he's back using his robot-y self. The knights using axes and spears makes sense. This is true. I mean, personally, I think them using maces makes a lot of sense too. But they just make. I mean, them dudes like using a lot of things. Actually, the funny part is, pole axes, you see them come up in games every now and then, like especially Matsuno ones. They're never properly represented. Like, for some reason... Okay, so for some reason he really, like, anything Matsuno was involved in, for whatever reason, likes to have pole axes in there, but it's like, oh yeah, no, it's an axe. It's like, yes, but it's also mainly a hammer, and it's also partially a spear. No, it's just a giant axe on a pole. I mean, if you say so, man. If you say so. Yes, there we go. We'll go ahead and save that right down. Alright, now let's get this old save editor up here. So, alright. Go ahead and open it. Okay, I have to save state it first, so... F5? Yes, okay, that saves it. Now then, let's go ahead and open this crap up. 153, that would be this one. Now edit units. Okay, Mr. Akbar the Fighter, you are now Toots the Fairy. Yep, I don't suppose anybody has the original fairy stats on them, so... Again, they're just gonna retain their same stats, they're just gonna be really buff fairies. So we got Toots back, we got Vale, which, actually he went by Ven in that one. We'll just call him Vin Vale. How about that? He's also going to be a fairy. Yep. They're all ferried up. Who else? We had Pidgey. We had Muscathrito. I think Pidgey actually... No, wait. Pidgey died back in KOL, but whatever. There we go. We got Pidgey. Oh, wait. I just overwrote. Dang it. Okay. Go Vin Vale. Let's recreate you. Go Fairy and Fairy. I should be giving each of these unique portraits. I don't know how weird I can get with these portraits, but might be something to consider. Okay. So we got Toots, Pidgey, and Vin. We got 10 units in the background total. Alright. Samus here. Let's make you Muscathrito. The third of the mosquitoes. I don't know if there's permadeath in this game, by the way. There was in many of the other ones. So far, March of the Black Queen was the only one without permadeath. So, yeah, I've specifically not gone and spoiled that piece of information, just in case that comes up. Alright, next we'll have Rapari, who is apparently coming in as a sorceress. Fairy, whatever. Now, if you're wondering, hey, why do fairies, suck, what's their whole deal? They can literally only buff and slap people. So that's kind of the challenge. Throughout the course of all these games, they've gotten little abilities here and there, but for the most part, they can only slap people. Now, apparently, they can be upgraded, like in March of the Black Queen. Once you upgraded them all the way, they were ridiculously good. However, it's very possible that won't be the case. Now, I'm actually going to bring in Rick from last time. He's going to be... No, actually... Hang on, who do we have as a caster? Actually, Rick is just going to be one of the leaders. He's just going to come in as a fighter, sure. Actually, can I make him a necromancer? Are there necromancers? I mean, I would bring him in as a lich, but I know that's probably going to be broken as all hell, so... Whatever. Wizard? Wizard. Okay. Hopefully that's just the standard kind. There we go. Let's see. Lancers are still better whispers. Okay. Yeah. I mean, for sure, definitely. Makes a lot more sense. Also, wait a minute. Can I make him evil? I can't make him evil. Whatever. So we got Rick back. Who else? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Which is weird, because you'd think I would just pull up the save from that other file. Wait, who the hell am I forgetting? Well, we're going to put Kung Fury back in here. He came back to life. He does not die. So he's also going to be one of the leaders. I think fighters are able to be... I'm going to feel real stupid if they can't be leaders, but we're gonna test this out. So Kung Fury... You know what, since you're here, whatever, we'll just, I was gonna... that doesn't make sense. Who else? Who else? Who else? And I remember their friggin' names. Ah, whatever. I need 2 more names. Anybody, anybody. Name names. Actually, wait, 3 more names. What am I saying? Kung Fury, make it in here. What the hell? It's all loud and stuff in the background all of a sudden. Butts? Okay. There we go. Butts. Butts the fighter. No, you're gonna be another fairy, I think. Fairy, fairy. I'm gonna change the fighters to knights if they need to be knights in this one. Okay, so we got Butts. We got... 2 more. 2 more. Fried chicken. That'll do for sure. You're gonna be an archer leader. I've heard they suck. Perfect. And then one last one... suggestions will be awful right now due to mental draining. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why I can't... You know, it's great. I've got the PSP emulator right here. Let me find out what the hell the name of that other one was. I will find you! I have the technology. Or I could probably just look at my... Okay, turn off sound. If this is even capable of loading, for that matter. Hang on, I need to put this down for just 1 second. I gotta go check on my little guys, so just 1 second. Okay, I'm back, and I think I know what to call them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just name them after my my daughter's goldfish. I'll call it Blueberry. Alright, let's go ahead and save that in there. Again, these will be astoundingly buff fairies for the very start of the game, which shouldn't really matter, because, again, as I understand, they basically just do like 1 damage anyway. Still trying to pull up the background emulator here to see if by any chance it wants to tell me the name of the original team, but I think they may be conflicting against each other, so they can barely run. Alright. Actually, wait, there we go. It just loaded up, and good lord, this will take a second. Okay. I'm like halfway through my saves. Still going. Still going, come on. It's friggin' slot 100. Get down there. Get down there. There we go. This is when I find out that this is the wrong friggin' save. Let's see, we got Vin, Tia, Toots, Miscredo, Rapari, Luca. That's who it is. Crossback, Luca, and Tia. That's who I forgot. Okay, so we got Tia in there. Fairy and Fairy. Come on, Fairy. There we go. Perfect. I think I have it saved. I wonder if I can... Ooh, edit equipment. I wonder if I can give one of them the Ogre Blade. Where's the Ogre Blade? I'm just curious if it's in here. Yeah, no, I can totally give them the full Ogre set if I wanted to. Well, whatever, we're not going to do that. Even though technically for this run it would totally make sense. Okay, so it's successfully saved. Let's see, F7. Let's take a look at this amazingness. Bear in mind, I still don't even really know the controls for sure. It's okay, here we go. So, let's see. Soldier reserves, 60. Wait a minute. If I have reserves, yeah. If I have reserves, then this is gonna be weird. So Crossback is the leader of a bunch of spearmen, I guess? Yeah, so just some generic soldiers. We got Tia with Cross back here. Let's see, who can I put into that slot? Nobody? Again, I completely don't know the controls here, so... In theory, I might be able to actually make... well, pretty much make anyone into a leader. Let's see, how do I edit units? Okay, unit commands... Add character... Can you add a character? No, just gotta reserve units. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. So I mean, if that's gonna be the case, if they remain the leader and it doesn't just like auto-disband or something, I might as well make them all the fairies. Then I don't even need to follow that leader rule. So, I guess let's go ahead and try that. See what happens. So edit units. Everybody. Everybody is now something. We'll see if these auto-disband the moment that they're launched. But again, hopefully that won't be the case. There we go. So Rick got transformed into a fairy after last time. Yeah, Luca back into your fairy self. And then anybody else that we need to get from here on out, we'll just kind of get. Again, I don't know much about the mechanics of this game, so we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Might just wind up with really buff fairies that were supposed to be other classes. As far as I understand, their stat scaling should still apply in this case. Alright, there we go. Everybody's a friggin' fairy now. Where's my F7? There it is. There we are. That's looking glorious right there. Class commands, what to... buy equipment. What does that do, exactly? It apparently just crashes the game, or something. I don't know what that button does. It might be due to me messing around with it. So let's go ahead and stop messing around with it. Go ahead and drop a save right there. I'm going to leave the original save just in case I need to go back and potentially fix some stuff. Here's hoping that isn't the case. Okay, Southern Reaches. So yeah, this one would crash every time if I try to mess with Steve. Reporting is requested in Diomedes. This guy sounds fancy, but he looks like a douche. Oh, Hugo the Tactician, so he's just been not warring for this game? Okay, he's definitely going to be the douchebag character, isn't he? Better not call me Diomedes. Dude, that is a really cool name. What the hell is your problem? I have this epic as hell name. Call me Bob. Let's see. Go to the Ferocious Mine. Okay. It's a mine that sits and thinks about things all day. Number of incidents, we're attacked by wild beasts, and there's bandits, and just everything's gone wrong, so go deal with it. Cool. See, that's the thing. The guy was wondering, like, hey, why only me for the whole thing, and hope he came prepared? No friggin' why. Have you seen what Steve's been through? Exactly. Exactly. The guy's been through hell and back like 3+ times now, so don't even worry about it. This indicates struggles home to you, blue is you, green is neutral, 50. Square indicates your HQ. Okay. Let's see, destination is the mine. Oh, sweet. Okay, so we get a full briefing and everything. That I really love. Zoom in and out, C button, so I think that's... Okay, it's like a... That's weird. That's a little bit janky, not gonna lie. Let's push my other buttons, and yeah, I think we're done here. I've learned that there is a map, and that we are going to be on it. Steve, you command the dudes! Okay. Can handle it. Well, too bad, because it's your order. So training. It's training, but there's dudes gonna be dying. Okay. Yeah, put that dude back in his place. Seriously, what the hell is he trying to get a command for if he's such a friggin' crying baby over here? Dude, because again, have you seen what this group has been through? Let's take it outside. No, you take yourself outside. Wait, what? Really? No. Retard? That's no. I mean, are you friggin' trying to get yourself hung, or do you realize what time period you're in? You attack your superior, I mean, A, you're probably gonna miss, because you seem like an idiot, and B, yeah, you're gonna get yourself friggin' hung, dude. Alright. Why get so angry? Yeah, you were kinda trying to just friggin' kill your leader. But oh man, I got a stick up my butt and I can't get it out in any other way than stabbing somebody. You'll eventually come to learn that you suck. I like this guy. I like this guy. For now, go listen to the super old man that's probably also a wizard. Dude, how did this guy get here? Seriously, how the hell did he get here? Who let this guy in? Maybe he's, probably some royalty position. Oh dang, hi familiar music! Invasion of your headquarters, death of Steve. Well, that's never gonna happen. Command. R. Fantastic, that sounds like OB64 controls. Now then. Send out Rapari's squad, apparently he... Whoa. Unknown memory action emulation stopped. Well, I think that answers that whole leadership thing. Let's go ahead and change that now, shall we? Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. 1 second. Let me edit those guys. Great. The game exploded twice within the very, very first part. Just like I wanted. Alright, so first things first, Rick, you get to be a wizard. I think that means you can lead. Find out pretty soon. So you get to be a wizard. Just because he was a wizard in the other one. His stats, I don't believe, are set up to be a wizard, so he might be a crappy one. That would be ideal. Ooh, there's a commoner thing I can give them. I wonder what that would do. I probably shouldn't mess around with too much. Alright, there we go, wizard. You are now wizard. Rick is all wizarded. What else? We probably want... Yeah, let's make Luca into a fighter, I guess. So I think we needed 3 leaders. Actually, no, Luca was already a fairy in the last one. Butts is the new guy. What is a good Butts class? Sweet, I can make him into a dragon or something. Dollmaster? I think I saw a Dollmaster on the list. Whatever, we're gonna go with Fighter and hope that allows it to not crash. Yep. Yeah, probably what it is, the way that the game probably saves the data is that it has him. Or rather, it needs to load the overworld sprite. So if it doesn't have an overworld sprite, then... well, then stuff's a little bit iffy now, ain't it? So, not that command. There's so many buttons that I don't know what does what. Last commands, change leader. That one, select unit. Okay, wait. So he can become the leader. What's the problem exactly here? So, exchange characters. Let's have you exchange with this one. There's so many commands for everything. Let's have you swap places with this one. Provide an exchange. Formation, I don't know anything about that yet, so we'll deal with that later. And you. A fighter cannot become a leader. So nope. Go ahead and save state it, and let's change him into a knight. See if that allows him to be a leader. I believe there were a couple knights in there. Right. There we go. Go and save it. And it's saved, and let's load that state. Yeah, I need to redo what I was doing earlier. It would really help if I knew the controls, huh? Exchange characters. This guy. Let's trade with this one. Right. Wizard needs his own party. Swap those out. Execute. Change leaders. Wizard can lead. And Knight can lead. State saved. Hang it, come on. What are my controls here? Yeah, there, Mr. Procow. Want to sit on a couch with a mouth that can talk? What? What? Okay, well, anyway, change formations. So let's see what they can do. So these ones, they throw kisses here. They do missiles here. So we definitely want them back rowing it for the most part. Now, if missiles are as OP as they were in MOTBQ, then this might be a bit of an interesting thing. So there we go, we'll put them like that. He's got 2 slashes. Can I put him maybe here? He's only got 1 slash there. Okay, we'll put him off to the side. There we go, that one's good. In front, this guy goes, or this dude goes back here. He goes over here. And this one kind of looks like they're already pretty much sorted. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and lock that in. If I can figure out how to exit this menu. There we go. Okay, save it, and let's see if it explodes again. Yes. Skip through cutscene. Sorry about that. Didn't exactly think that issue could come up. In retrospect, I probably should have known. Such is life. Right, Dio's a douche, as you were. Take a look at map. Go ahead and skip map. Yes, yes. And breathing. Kind of make me think of like medieval Ace Combat or something. They're just coming in on their horse planes. I got betrayed by that one guy who friggin', what is it, Celtic is gonna come back and turn into a meme 50 billion times? There's so many Ace Combat memes. It never ends. Just take it outside. Again, you just take your own friggin' self outside. I love how much music was recycled over the course of the series. Fight me! 1v1 me, bro. No. No, 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 no. So superior that you don't care, you have no idea. This guy's been through like 6 wars, and you're just some chuckle buckets. I mean, he's basically a fairy in a people costume, by the way. We basically established that last time. Or no, that was established in the second one, so that was in... what's it, One Vision? Where basically Rakes made him a thing, where he was an angel knight. Had all fairy stats and classes and everything. So, yeah. He's a fairy in a person costume. The wing system broke, that's all that happened. He can't hover anymore. First off, we pause. Second off, we save state. Second off, you need to go ahead and just move yourself on down. Okay, this is totally a hidden location up here. Okay. Wait, how do I... There we go, I think. How the friggin' hell do I move stuff around? I have no idea. I have no friggin' idea how all that goes. Okay, commands, move. Move your own self down that way. You go do that. Next, we got a bunch of extra dudes. Okay, we're gonna take Butts. Butts is gonna go move himself down over here. Go take that town. It appears we just have like NPC squads or something. Again, if I can change those guys, I will. Okay. Nancy here, you seem alright. I think it might have to be one of those cases where just like we're primarily comprised of fairies until I figure out the mechanics exactly. Amanda, you also seem like some rando here. So let's get you down. Seems like we should probably go check out what's down there at some point. You're gonna come down, you're gonna go take this neutral town, and then last squad will be sent over to defend that one city on the right. Yeah, you know what? In fact, you suck so much, you're the one sitting on guard duty. So you do that. Complain about how much glory you're not getting. And you're going to assist in taking this down. And I will also now step away for 2 seconds because I need to go double check on my kiddo, so just 1 second. And back. It was a false alarm. Okay. So start goes off. Everybody goes and does their thing. Okay, so Z button apparently brings that up. L also brings that up. This one brings... It's elemental... Oh, can I just, like, fire nuke stuff? Huh. Good to know. Seems like you still can use items from the overworld now, which I kind of wonder if that's going to be as busted as it was in March of the Black Queen. That mess was hilarious. I've heard the item randomization is at least somewhat carried over to this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to dig around and see if something can be found there. Speaking of, for items, what do I even have at this point? Reusable items... What do I got for settings? We're gonna leave it on normal until I figure this out. Unit report type. First person is fine, I assume. So he adds quick exit functionality to the L button to be used on... Yes. Yes, please, because friggin' looking for the exit button every time, that seems like it would get pretty frustrating. Okay, so that makes that appear. Wait, there's something here! Old clothes, yeah, thanks for digging through their dumpster, dude. Thanks. Ooh, dude, you can, like, get all close-like. What's next? You sit there and be irrelevant. How about that? I want you to check out what's on the end of this road. That looks suspicious. If you're wondering why I'm checking the ends of roads, March of the Black Queen, like 80% of the time, if you went to the end of a road, there was somebody there. Dude, that guy looks buff as hell. Okay, he's just a well, it says warrior, but I'm pretty sure he's a berserker. Plan has already been initiated. Okay. Well, that looks like an uprising if I've ever seen one. And it seems like the old man might be the smarter of the two to run a plot, but whatever. These guys here with a bunch of midgets with sticks and fairies. Now, stick midgets appear to be the standard soldier unit, so if I'm understanding this right, they basically just get promoted after a while, and then once they get promoted, I'll turn them into fairies. Because I don't think I can actually turn these guys into anything, because they don't even have names. Okay, That's super amazing damage out of anybody, really. Looking fancy, though. There's definitely, at the very least, more damage coming out of these guys than I expected. Just attack the strongest, probably. I don't know, just go for the weakest. I'm assuming these soldier guys are pretty disposable. Yeah, they lost pretty hard. That's a pretty promising start right there. So yeah, the way that these games go, you basically just mash into each other over and over. But Rick, he's the better one here. Let me see if I can actually make him survive long enough to become a lich. Go ahead and attack the weakest. Oh, it also seems like you can't actually retreat from the very first round. Ooh, yeah, no, they can just take out the over here. Perfect. Actually, this team's pretty alright. Fair enough. You seem to be doing a good job of lasering things, even though they're about a third as weak as the basic caster here. The caster, who, mind you, didn't even come in as a caster, he was a fighter. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll find out if these basic spear guys work as I think they do. Anyway, they managed to chase out those guys, so that's all they realistically need to do. That team's running away. We gained control of that town. Wait. What's going on over there? You need to go catch that chick, because... It's a Boulder Sword? Okay. First off... How do I change your equipment? Can I do that right now? Orders... I don't know what all that does. Actually, wait, I have a vague idea of what that does. Anyway, he's gonna take the town. Actually, it occurs to me, she's probably not neutral. I was looking at her costume and I was thinking maybe she's neutral. But no. Looking at it, I don't think she's any kind of neutral encounter. She's just happens to be that color in their relative palette type situation. Those two guys are gonna guard. In fact, let's have Chuckle Buckets over here go item searching. Since they don't seem to be terribly aggressive as of yet. You go over there. Tell me if there's anything over there. Also appears leaderless units might actually be able to attack to some degree. Power Fruit, no idea what that is. Yeah, they aren't completely running away, they're just kind of meandering. We got Bordeaux, getting all fancy like. In fact, tell me, lady, our shop command's a thing. External information, nothing. I guess enter means that they can garrison there? Maybe? Whatever, you're gonna attack from the forest. Go finish those guys off, because I don't know if those upper parties are gonna need any help or not. Alright. Chicky should only be able to stun. Oh, no kidding. They got new moves since last time. Maybe she can put somebody to sleep instead of a full party stun. Either way, so far, they're still holding up. I will say it's... they're really not exactly showing off anything terribly impressive from the very start here. Considering that they probably have higher stats than they should. Yeah. Alright. Magnus, you head down that way. Magnus, aka Steve. Probably gonna have him go check on that forest. Let's see, that guy's just holding out there. Normally, I probably wouldn't want to leave a city undefended like this, but oh well. Don't tell me, does that fire move? I wonder if that's something I can do. I figured that might be something I can interrupt with, but I don't think so. Yeah, they're definitely locked into at least one round as far as I can tell. Slice. Why is it red? I want red numbers. We'll shoot red numbers all day. Strange. Strange. They're getting fought off repeatedly, no problem. Hey, Steve. Steve, the Robo-Fairy accepts challenges. Alright, that's just... yeah, it's a buff and a heal on this one. Last time it was just a buff. Fine. Yeah, right off the bat, this is already definitely more damage flying around than it was in LTQ. It's still 2 rounds, though. But yeah, it is still 2 rounds. Okay, we got a city, we got an item. Ultra Breath. Okay, so yeah, then maybe permadeath is a thing. Okay, good to know before we lost anyone here. Now, you tell me what's going on in this forest. This feels like a there's items here situation if I've ever seen one. Those guys are running off. Back to you, we're gonna go try to cut them off before they make it back. You try to go that way. Mr. Butts, would you kindly pursue? Mr. Butts pursues Butts, and Mr. Rick, would you like to do the same? They're traveling long roads, so it should be a little bit faster. I don't think they'll be able to catch up, but they can try. At the very least, they can potentially block off the roads. So that's one of the strategies you can do here. Man, Nancy does not look like she's messing around. Whatever she's supposed to be. Poor guy got friggin' Ewok shanked over there. Why do the basic soldiers look like friggin' Ewoks? So I guess 4... or rather, I guess the red number might just be like a garden attack or something. Not sure. Keep an eye on fatigue levels? Wait, that's a thing? Oh, is that what those red flags are? Dude, what? I guess that's what those red flags are. Okay, camp. Yeah, that's totally what those flags are. Thanks for letting me know. I think I was about to find out, but thanks for letting me know. Okay, those two are gonna camp. You camp too. Interesting. Okay, a lot of stuff has changed since March of the Black Wave. I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard of this. You're getting your fatigue down. We've kind of claimed this entire area here. Alright, Mr. Butts. Go take out that guy. I kind of wish they would have mentioned that earlier. Alright, Dio, I need you to continue being as irrelevant as possible. You are relegated to the worst possible jobs as long as I possibly have control of you. And, who knows, maybe he's like one of the best characters ever, and I'll never get to know. But, dude was a douche. Tried to stab me in the very first scene, so... I mean, that sounds like a pretty good reason. Alright, Wizardlington, despite the fact that he was specifically told to go by time, is apparently running off. Also, apparently I can't tell them to break camp. Good to know. Okay, tell you what. Move here. I'm not gonna have her squad run down and attack this guy. Still no hidden items. I wonder if I can force him to keep going despite his fatigue. You know, go check out these woods, though. Also, to protect the back row, they need to stand directly behind the unit in front. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. You circle around to their backside here. They're ready to break camp. Instead of sieging that place, why don't you attack here? We're probably breaking everybody up a little bit more than we need to. Okay, so she's gonna attack. So what exactly do these arrows do? Like, I'm seeing arrows in 4 directions, but I don't really see what they do. Okay, attack the weakest. Make sure that they can at least get a kill off here. Let's figure by doing attack weakest, they might be able to get more experience. I'm kind of expecting a thing in the future where we start needing to fight just a ton of fights and completely trapping and isolating units in order to be able to actually make any progress. Sure glad you guys put a dent in that party. Yeah, that's a win you barely scratched on. Fantastic. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this I've been looking forward to this for a reason. Like, I'm fully aware of how jacked the fairy units are in this. I've been warned extensively about it. And personally just find it hilarious. Good job! You did a thing! Now you just keep on doing that. So, if you're wondering why it is that last time I went through all the effort to get all the fairies manually, and go and recruit them from the wild, and get them in their natural stats, which are probably better than what I'm working with right now, now that I think about it, it's, well, apparently the odds of getting that to happen are nearly none. Stabilio. Wait a minute, his name's Stabilio and he's in the stables? Did they just name him after the building? Also, what the hell, he's got a dragon? What are you trying to do, man? You know I would do this? Nah, not really. Freedom. Okay. I mean, kind of ironic considering you're controlling a bunch of animals to do your fighting for you, but whatever. Whatever. It's kind of like a boss theme. Acid papered. That's fine, because they were attacking a leader unit, so they're always going to lose, I assume. If it's anything like Motbaqua. Right. Ooh, and they automatically keep re-attacking, good. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Don't lift your legs, then take a nap, douche. Now that we know that that guy's not the leader, you guys need to go take this one. Yep. Okay, so one thing I do need to find out here, do defeated units stay dead? I think they do. If permadeath applies, then I would assume they still remain dead. What do you think about rakes? They do stay dead, right? That's why there was a resurrection altar? Like they're actually legit dead if they get knocked out? I mean, considering how sturdy some of these guys are, it seems like a logical thing. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh wow, they actually want to fight. Good job, little pokey stickmans. Here's the pokey stickmans are the best units ever. You folks thought I was joking when I said that the other day. I'm like, no. Look at these little hoppy little stabby guys. They're fantastic. How would they not be your favorite unit? Okay, he gets all buffed and healed, and apparently he's dancing about it. Now that has such a cool sound and explosion and everything, but it does nothing. Interestingly, one thing that I have been informed of is that apparently they're, like all their moves and everything, scale off physically despite being magical or some crap. Doesn't they have like some bizarre properties to them and all that thing? So we'll see how that ends up coming into play. Ooh, alignment went down. Well, too bad. This team's gonna be evil as hell, I'll tell you that much. And if it's anything like March of the Black Queen, no one's gonna like anybody. We're gonna have like one team that's got really high alignment. And we'll try to send them out on PR duty, but it'll never happen. Stab, stab, slash. Yeah, maybe we can just use these disposable rando soldiers pretty much forever. So you can revive them with the altar, or in Witch's Den, same as the monastery. Oh, okay, so it's not permadeath. Gotcha. Not gonna lie, I was kind of excited about that. Darn. Wait, so why the hell do I have 60 of these replacement little hobby soldier Ewok guys? What's the story with that? Just a barrel full of Ewoks? And they're so excited to be in the war here, you know? Like, yeah, we get to stab stuff, it's what we always wanted. Just what we always wanted. And what now? Well, we attack this guy in their camp. I'm sure that won't be nefarious whatsoever. Stab, stab. Man, that 2 damage though. We're gonna be at this a minute, aren't we? But yeah, so until I know better, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume little hockey Ewok guys are gonna be pretty much kosher to use, because they seem to be the disposable grunts, and I think they're supposed to turn into other units, so... Until they evolve into Faeries, we're gonna do this kind of thing. Alright, so we took their town, we chased them off. I'm gonna go ahead and call that mission accomplished on that one. These guys are gonna rest it up. He's gonna go on a little bit of a hunting expedition, but if anything happens, he's just gonna turn back to town. Seems like there's a bigger emphasis on chasing off units rather than squishing all of them. Right, one thing that does need to be tested. I need to see if these frontline buff units are actually able to buff the backline ones, and if so, just how much it actually does. Now, the reason that I ask that is in March of the Black Queen, once you get to the very top tier of them, if you had a buffed fairy, they could just freaking one-shot an entire party. So that was nice. Alright, yeah, Knife is toast. Pretty certain about that one. You just buff yourself, you also apparently buff that one. They can't ever do anything, but... I mean, you tried. What the hell does red mean? Wish I knew what red meant. Good. Got XPs. Give me the XPs. I might eventually even beat a unit. How about that? See, basic soldiers can be promoted. The exact mechanics are somewhat obscure, but it will eventually happen. Okay, so they are Pidgeys. You just basically keep them around until they eventually evolve into something good. So I'm going to call them my Resident Pidgeys, and we'll go with that. I'm so excited! We're so excited to become a Pidgeot someday. There you go. Slash... Good job. Good job, Mr. Fancy Pants. Dude showing up in all his fancy pants here. Now, let's have Steve doing... What's this? Hachigane. It's one of them weird, like, Asian headbands, ain't it? Item... Unusable items. Right, I can't change their equipment in the middle of a fight this time. Well, I guess job 1 should be overpowering the hell out of Steve. So as long as... Oh, crap. No. No. While that guy's still in the forest, you need to go defend that town. They're about to friggin' sack our town here. Good. Griffin should be about done here. We got a buff in the back row. Where's that going to be? 10. Right, so it's like, it almost doubles their power. Still nothing amazing, but it's something. Slash. Every time he runs up and does the slash, and I think it's partially because of the background here, it always kind of makes me think of Legend of Dragoon a little bit. So that one fairy in the back is getting all super evil. Kinda hope it's like Toots or something. She's just thinking about all that backstabbing she's gonna do. If you're unfamiliar with the story there, basically Toots was just like one of the randos that joined the Knight of Lotus, and they ended up killing off one of the other long-timers, just because they were charmed. They are permanently a backstabber. Alright, whoever this chick is, gonna continue to attack the leader. Seems to be recovering just fine. My phone appears to be doing weird things. Just keep attacking. Please succeed in taking that town back. Crap. You know what, Dio? This is somehow your fault. Okay? Completely somehow your fault. I don't know how. I don't know how, but why were you not protecting that town? See? Look, I told you to protect it, and you're off on the other end of the map. Man, what a douche. What a douche. Everything from here on out, every failure, every mistake, all Dio's fault. Nobody knows how, nobody knows why. It's just all his fault. Stab, stab. I think their power is based on how many units are still surviving in their squad. This guy's not exactly recovering as slow. Well, goodbye to her. Yeah, I'd say they lost pretty well. It's fine. She tried. She tried. Wait, what? I mean, her stats still exist, so yeah, not dead. Not dead. No. No, you don't. No, you don't. What? What, you douchebag? You better get there faster. What? Come on. Come on. Yes, go attack that guy. Come on. Come on. You got it. Good. You better be. You friggin' better be. So your leader is getting 2 promote points for every little guy in the group. Once he hits 100, you get a soldier on. Gotcha. So they're like basically sub-basic soldiers is what they are. We also need to have a spare equipment set for them to use. Okay. I will need to see what the story is on that. I don't actually know what I have equipment-wise. But they sure love getting eaten by the Cerberus. One thing I am noticing since March of the Black Queen is that they figured out how shields work. Still feel like I should know what that fire dealer is that I have. Huh, you know, actually they can hurt this guy. Oh, crap! That's not a good prize. That's not a good prize at all. They can... They're actually really close to being able to take this guy out, though. Okay, need to swap out those 2 middle fairies, and then this squad can get promoted. Or at least can get the XPs. Okay. There. Let's change your formation a little bit. Pidgey and Vin need to switch spots. Now, hopefully he's not terribly tired because he needs to run into that town and take it. And you are going to have to take that town back. Alright. And pause. Whatever the hell Dio is, he needs to get to defending this one town because those guys ran off the woods. I would hazard a guess. I'm going to say they probably are going to attack here. Small chance he'll get there first. pursue him into the woods, just to see about cutting him off first. Oh, interesting. So the direction that they're facing actually tells you what units are where, huh? Let's see. They're stronger if you have all 3 in each group. They can be healed. They'll lose 1 for every 1/3 of HP. Whole group can only be restored in town. Okay. Oh, there's a pet dragon! I want it. Cool. We got a sweet pet dragon. Oh, and their alignment goes up from that. That's cool. Their alignment goes up from being all peaceful. They're gonna feel real bad once they end up becoming these absolutely psychotic butchers I'm gonna make them later. Presumably, anyway. Alright, good. Steve had just enough to make it back. Now let's see if he can take out that leader. Good. One of them got booked. Strategy, attack leader. This guy goes down, we win. Yep, he's toast. Dude's toast. But then he didn't expect lasers. So what are those red numbers mean, Rikes? Like, are those guards or what? Good, so it looks like his dragon surrendered too. Good. Man, those fireworks, not looking great, not gonna lie, but whatever. Apparently we get paid in soldiers, and we got an axe. So it wouldn't be a Tactics Ogre game without getting a free axe from your very first fight. I wonder if that's meant to be a tradition or not. What are you planning? Well, I kind of just wanted a bunch of pets. I was going to start my own zoo, and we were going to be independent. You know. Well, sucks for him. That's not our job now, is it? Well, he assassinated the guy, didn't he? It's like, dude, we just got here. What do you want? Like... Oh hey, this music is in TO as well. Good to know, good to know. I mean, really, for this tiny little nation here... Like... Okay, so let me get this straight. This guy's plan was, okay, we know they hired a bunch of rookies, but somehow their entire army will be potentially distracted by the fact that the rookies are gone? Whatever. I have no idea what's going on. The red numbers are... Oh. The more tired you are, the less damage you deal and take. Oh! Okay, makes sense. Steve, where are you going? Well, apparently I'm related to that guy or something, I think. I had a cutscene earlier. So we gotta save the dude. I mean, it's your boss. You're the one asking for a promotion all the time. That's the perfect way to get a promotion. Oh, now he wants to sit and think. Idiot. This guy. Main regiment, yeah. Where exactly is the main one? Let's see, main portion, main large. So we're gonna take our nearly nobody and go do it. See training troops nearby. Good. Good. So there's just a bunch of generic disposable grunts for the Faeries to use. I think it's best you rescue the dude. Okay. I mean, it's convenient that we have the, apparently their main tactician with us for some reason. Almost mine. Why is that familiar? Why does that sound familiar? I have no idea. So I think I have time for one more. Well, let's see here. What do we have? No. Alright, first off, let's save state this. And let me see if I can turn those other units into Faeries. File, open. Go, open up that one, edit units. Alright, what do we got here? So, not Amanda. She has to stay. Not Rick. Not Nancy. Who's grayed out, so I kind of wonder if she's dead. Why is she grayed out? What does grayed out mean? I don't know. Anyway, so we'll change that. Okay, so not Amanda, not Nancy. Everybody else can become a fake. Okay, Mr. Griffin. You are now a fairy. And everything that isn't a fairy is just going to get filled in with just the generic guys. See what they can do. So Omega, you are also a fairy. Apparently I can turn that dragon into a fairy. So who knows how their stats are going to carry over exactly, but whatever. This seems like a better idea than some I've had in the past. Fighter, you are also a fairy. It's gonna be really stupid looking. Jenna, the Amazon, you are also a fairy. Wings for everybody. Nancy's fine. Amanda's fine. They're a cleric. Oh, so clerics can actually attack. Didn't know that. And one last unit to change. Yep. Very good. Okay. Save it up. Save it successfully, and bam. Does that look right? Wow, that looks horrifying, actually. That's probably because I have them saved as large units. Hang on. You are male unit, I guess, and Omega, you are lady unit. Save that crap, save successfully, and now... Wait, damn, there we go. And that is still freaky looking, but whatever. I'll assume they're fine. Alright, let's see if I can put them into teams. Or maybe if I move them, they'll be less jacked up. Nope, they're just a horrible glitch blob. Good to know, good to know. Don't change leaders. How do I add a character? Okay. Add a character to this one. Throw that one in. Vaguely getting the hang of the controls here. 3, yeah. Okay, so they are individuals. And we're capped at 5. 50. Okay, so the soldiers do die. It's the promoted units that actually get revived. Also good to know. Okay. And lastly, formation it up. It's gonna be really, really awkward if this causes the game to completely bug out. At the very least, I'm getting used to these controls. Power. Power, and what else is left here? I think that's all we need to do. Right. I think. You know, we'll go ahead and save it. Use that quick exit and see if this explodes as soon as they get into a fight. Alright, sparks. So I guess OB64 was the first time that they actually mentioned that griffins can block swords with their beak. Meager, but we did manage to make a plan. Go to the map. Why exactly did we bother to stop at the castle before attacking? I thought we were in a little bit of a rush. Okay. So we're popping out of a church, I guess. Don't know where he is. There's a neutral town to take. Okay. Gather info doesn't seem terribly difficult. Oh wait, so we're actually not back at the castle. Gotcha. So who knows where we are. He just kind of always has a gigantic easel with him for the sake of his giant maps. Is this the theme? I think it is. It might be. Anyway. Why zoom out more? I don't suppose anybody knows if there is a mass zoom out button. Like in March of the Black Queen, there was a thing where you basically could zoom out to the entire map. Anybody? Alright, good. So basically, the main trio is going to be heading down this way. They're heading down this way. We're going to send the backup squad with the glitchy stuff to them. We're gonna... I'm not seeing the monster team. No, wait, this is the monster team. Okay, so they did transform back to normal. Okay, so you guys are gonna go this way, go take that town. Dio will do the same. Now this will leave our area a little bit exposed. Hopefully it'll be fine. I'm not sure they'll do the same thing as they did in TDQ, where they were just really, really good about sneaking around the edges of the map. I feel like this is getting into close view, though. They've got generic grunts too, huh? My generic grunts. Can't have them. I'll probably go attack the leader for most of these fights. Get some kind of experience, get them out of the fight, and they can come back and fight again. Endless experience. fact, now that I think about it, it might be the only way to win some of these fights. They're backing up back to the town. Probably gonna sit there and recover, I would assume. Where am I? And, what are you doing? You and Dio were supposed to be going down this road. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about is happening, where they were about to go take the stronghold. By the way, I will clarify, for the purposes of this run... I guess that's faster. For the purposes of this run, if the stronghold gets captured at any point and everyone's forced to retreat, that's not a game over. Steve has to actually die in order for the run to end. It's kind of been the rule from the start, so we'll keep doing it. Wait a minute, they changed their formation and they put their healer in front. Or no, they must have gotten attacked from behind, that's what it is. They even have a little warp sound when they get blown up. That's just sad. That little Ewoks. Right, little man, this little baby dragon. Wait a minute. Did he lose one of his frontliners somehow? Or did I just now replace them last time? I think I need to replenish them. And I don't dang well know. Town. Can we talk to people and what? So he's not even solidly tired, so we're gonna have him go try to take the city. Basically, I know Steve's gonna be the protagonist throughout this whole thing, so I want to have him as overpowered as possible, ideally. I'm sure, like March of the Black Queen, it'll end up messing with the ending, but hey. I've heard you have to kind of go out of your way to get the super bad ending in this one, so we'll see if that holds up. That goes bye-bye. It's almost done. Sure hope you like the magic missile animation, because we're probably going to be seeing that forever. What's in here? Just need to have more butts. You know what? Screw it. Amanda, just go back on defense here. I'm sure Dio's like some extra unique protagonist or whatever. So I'll just go let him handle the other one. Bases. Guess what? Your prize is line it down probably. Sweet. Leveled up. Probably look if they have promoted versions or something. Light mace. Looks more like an Ankh. If you say so. He's getting a little tired. A little bit of workout for him. gonna put you on attack as well, seeing as the relief element is almost there. But yeah, I'm definitely starting to see signs of the kind of stuff people told me, as far as this game being a fair bit more difficult. Definitely gonna have to create a fast-forward button of some description. Oh, really? Maybe it's Faeries? Figure out who that is. I think that's Vale, actually. Like, oh yeah, we see your lightning, we got missiles. I like to think the Faeries are coming in friggin' fighter jets. Forming formations and everything. Actually, speaking of planes and crap, I recently got kind of surprised by something. So I'm always looking for different roguelikes and things like that. And somebody actually made a roguelike of planes. Wasn't really expecting that one. I think it might be Vita only. It's this thing called Rogue Aces. And it's literally just like old, kind of like old, I don't even know how you call them, just not exactly side-scrolling airplane shooters, but like, you know, the ones where you kind of can rubber band your plane around and fly in hospital and everything? Kind of like that, except it's like a constantly evolving map situation with both sides attacking each other in a way that, I wouldn't say makes me think of Advance Wars, but it's not quite on the same level. But the idea is just you have planes on either side going and trying to dictate the fight. And yeah, it's way more interesting than I would have thought. But their whole setup is like, yeah, we have 3 planes and 1 pilot left. How would you like to go try to win a war with that? So, absolutely love that idea. But yeah, if you have a Vita, definitely would recommend it. Of course, that's like 2 people, so take it as you will. It would be nice to see, like, if, like maybe they have some castle walls or something around them. Wait a minute, maybe they do. And those are kind of walls, I don't know if they really count. Get away, we actually might get a full elimination here. Just enough damage to do it. Oh dang, that guy's sturdy. Alright, come on, Keebler, help, man. Goodbye. Here, found a rosary. Wow, they were praying to not run into Steve. That's just depressing. Right, butts. Terminal commands. Oh, you actually can go into the town and see stuff. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, you go in and chat. Good stuff. Information. Don't care. Shop. Let's see. Headband, adorn fireplates. Okay, so we have helmets. We don't have these Tachikanis. Though I don't really know what they're for exactly. But they're cheap, so screw it. Oh! I see. I see plenty. Yeah, this menu is a little bit confusing, but I see what's going on here. Right. So mail. Weak against thrusts? Not exactly ultimately true, but hey, whatever. It works. It's fine. I'm gonna pick up more old clothing because I kind of wonder what the deal is with that. Seems like I can have a max of 20 of these. Sure. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, they're maxed. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a way better system. 14 in the back. Okay, we're broke now, but that was worth it. Oh, those are made from cockatrices? I think this is the only time they actually explain that. Interesting. Okay, tell you what, Steve. Go in there, tell me if they tell you anything. Right, so, never mind. She's still useful. She's the only member of that entire town. Good to know. Steve and Rick are gonna press the attack here. Okay. Do that. Amanda, I need you to go inside. Tell me what you see. Holy crap, it's the friggin' bar from FFT. Okay, they're Vein of Boulder, the other one's... That's minus Seth Lotus. Well, that's depressing. But yeah, no, that's like almost friggin' tile for tile the exact thing from FFT, I think. Oh, dang. Alright, so she's gonna hang out there. Oh. Dio. The hell are you doing, bud? The hell do you think you're doing? Over here trying to get us stabbed in the butt. I don't care if you're tired. You're attacking her. And we're about to get snuck up on. They want to get rid of our chance to fight here. You're like, no, I want to take a nap though. Come on. Go get him. I guarantee you he's just gonna freaking fall down and take a nap right now. Why are they so hard to get? Well, they're attacking from behind at the very least. Wow, that fighter guy looks dorky. Just plain dorky. Something's weird about this unit, though. If they're gonna do almost no damage to these guys, I'm okay with that. Yeah, they can't actually finish them off either. So she's gonna hang back and probably gonna go defend. And yeah, I take it back what I said about fighters and Night Sling with their shields. The fighters look just as dorky as they did in March of the Arcane. Kinda looks like he's on drugs or something. Why did we give the fighters bath salts? It's doing a little jig going backwards. Ah, it's so charming though. Alright. Go defend the stronghold. Problem is that leaves her back exposed. So, that can vaporize your life. Okay, they're still winning, they're still winning. Driving these guys back for the most part. Seems like they've just got wandering clerics for the sake of pressure. But you know what? Steve's actually got this. Rick needs to go ambush this one. Their leader's gone, they're just kind of aimlessly meandering for now. So they need to go finish off that party. Okay. So, Steve's gonna go defend Eldrit. Pretty sure he should be able to hold his own against his party no matter what. That moment when you get yelled at for a whole diet thing. It's a long story, it's hard to explain. It's just a funny situation. Alright. I don't know why their alignment keeps going down from attacking this Griffin, but whatever. Steve's gonna be downright ruthless. Again, I'm not concerned about getting the best ending, I'm not concerned about any of that. But frankly, the only concern I have is getting to the credits. So whatever we do to make whatever unit's overpowered, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Probably gonna end up losing some towns. I'm gonna try to hopefully have better alignment than last time, because we literally wound up with almost everybody at 0 alignment and pretty much hated by the entire world, so yeah. And there was some weird alternate ending where they're like, hey, we're gonna go have another revolution, but we're gonna do it better this time. We should have done this in the first place. Which I don't think they realized how freaking stupid strong the main party was, because hell, even the leader alone could probably take on like 300 guys. I don't know. I don't know what their plan was. No, that poor lemming. He just got fried. That poor lemming. I'm gonna feel bad for these guys all again. They're just trying to hide in a river. I'm like, no, we're just we're poor little Ewoks. Leave us alone. All we want to do is friggin' roast stormtroopers here. Want to have us a kebab. See, I was told that these guys would never get any kills whatsoever. Look at this. Absolutely devastating. This combination of this lemmings and fairies. Another hunk. Yeah, Rick, I need you to go back and take this town. Good. Cover a little bit. Once this situation's dealt with, I'll be able to do some stuff. Actually, wait, right, before I forget. This thing. What does that do? Okay, so Zoshal. But, I mean, I'm glad that it's ready. So... Holy crap, it freaking uses Salamander? For real? Okay, can I just use that on this? Is that just a win button? Okay. How do I use it? Yeah, I'm hitting all the buttons. Nothing seems to make it go boom. Okay. Nothing makes it go boom from here either. Whatever. Maybe I can use it like the card system later. Actually, that probably is the new version of the card system. Also, I should probably be having him do stuff. Like maybe going back into town. That'd be an idea. You know what? Camp. Whatever. Even if you get ambushed, I'm pretty sure you can take that guy. God, every part of that situation looked wrong. They were following them from behind, there was a question mark and then a bunch of sweaty marks from the defenders here, and then his only comment is, hey, let's get it on. Yeah, maybe not a good guy that we had on this one. Unfortunately, it looks like I might actually have to end this mid-fight this time around. There's a bunch of stuff I gotta get going to do, so... That's over. Oh well. Find out about the kidnap dude later. But yeah, I'm really liking this so far. Definitely gonna have to set up a fast forward button now. What I'm gonna do, gonna save it right now, and yeah, we'll be continuing this on tomorrow. Oh, dude. Why? Just go attack their leader. I'm sure they can't really make any progress with sticks, but it's worth a try. Okay. Can I save now? He's just still being all weird on her. Anyway, let's have the map taken. One more neutral town over here to take at some point. But yeah, I gotta get going here, so... You have a good one. See you tomorrow. And yeah, see you then. Take care.